Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Oh boy. I love to see that. I can't believe that this He-Man movie is becoming divisive. Like, what the heck is going on? What's going on? Holy crap, man. People going to the movies. I see in the reviews, like it's either the worst thing in the world or it was awesome. Worst thing in the world, or it was awesome. Worst thing in the world, or it was awesome. And I'm like, man, I see it tomorrow. I feel like I'm a week late. Freaking week late to this movie. Uh, but here we are. Here we are. I'm glad you loved it. And some of my favorite people that review films said it was great. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to think. I guess we'll find out when I go Friday night. I've been trying to stay away from spoilers, but it's one of those things. What's up, young Stav? Everyone's talking about Tom's crash. I mean, I knew that was coming. Like he clearly hated everything, and he's gonna show up in my chat when I talk about it and call me names and everything else, and that's just you know, Tom Pixels. Nah, you will love it. Why would I have him on? Like, why would I have him on? Like, when all he's gonna do is like call me names. Tom likes Superman, so yeah. Excuse me. I was born in '81. I grew up watching He-Man, and the original Masters of the Universe was my favorite. I love the movie and all the Easter eggs. Man, all you guys got to see the movie before me. We had a fun time. That's all I want. I just want a fun time. And I don't need someone, excuse me, I'm about to die over here. I don't need someone name calling me because I like something. We don't do that around here. We don't do that around here. Morning, Jay. Did you buy Red? I told you last time I bought it. I bought it on Kindle. I got it on my Kindle, brother. I got it on my Kindle. I'm gonna start we're gonna start going through it here a little bit on one of these trips. I just got back, but I got you, man. I got it. Actually, I might have bought the whole series. Is there 4 books, Mad Dog? Is there 4 books? 4 books? You know? I don't know. And Graham, I got your email. I'm gonna get that to you today after the show. How was Japan, Jay? I didn't go. I saw DA's reviews and Blaine's. Yeah. 6. I think I got 4. The first 3 are the close. Or maybe I got the 3. All right. Jay, you told me like 2 or 3 weeks ago you got them all. The books? Is that what you're saying? Do you have any Masters of the Universe toys, Jay? Because I don't recall you showing the chat that. No, I hold on. I'll show you what I have. I think. Let me see. Nothing like dead air while I walk around my room to try to find something. I don't have I used to have Castle Grayskull, gone. And I'm not opposed to getting like some of the original He-Man like toys that are still sealed because that's what I do now. Like I like the stuff that's kind of still sealed in the box now, you know. So, but I do have this, right? I like comics, even though I don't talk about them as much as I probably should. But I got the sealed Masters of the Universe #1. The Marvel or Star series of Masters of the Universe, pretty nothing crazy. I don't know how long the run was on this. I don't think it was very long. But getting that #1 9/8 is that was pretty. That was a nice a comic. That's not bad. Says all right. Well, I'm glad. That's one. Do you know how hard it is to get a 9/8 of that? I know, brother. I know. It's gonna go up on the wall. I also have this one here. Another #1 from Image Comics. Another 9/8 #1. This has got a wraparound cover. So there's the good guys right here, you know. There's He-Man and there's the bad guys. Look at that. $125 sticker on that. Do you think Jay paid 125? You got to wheel and deal him, man. You got to wheel and deal him. I think I paid 50 for I think this one I paid 50. I'm not sure what I paid for that one. I got you always if you buy like 2 or 3, you could get them way down. You can get them way down. Here's a pro tip that I learned from Yellow Flash. When you go to a comic convention and you want a comic book, they always inflate the price. I mean, always. They always inflate the price. So you just gotta like chisel at them and be like, I'll give you 25, I'll give you $30 for that. How can I make that comic $30? And they're like, well, if you get this or you get that, and then you're like, nah, I'm good. Then you leave. Sundays, if the comic that you want is still there on a Sunday, because they're trying to dump their inventory, man. That is the bet. That means you have struck gold. A comic that can never be read. How useful? Hey, man, it's a collector's item, man. It's a collector's item. I like to collect this stuff. I like to collect it. What's wrong with that? It goes up in value, I guess. Jet says Sunday's the best day to buy things. Yeah, yeah. Always. Always. Good morning, Jay in chat. What's up, Jason J? I responded to your email if you saw that. Good morning to you. Jay is correct. Wait until the last day of the con to get your deals. I do it all the time at Dragon Con. Yeah. Wicked Virtues morning. Wicked Virtues up on Kick. You want to see something crazy? Look, because Wicked Virtue did a lot of work for me. Uh, I uh, I bought her a gift I did not know she had. I feel Uh, why not play catch with a ball signed by the 1920? Man, I got Wicked Virtue this gift, but I didn't know she had it already. A sealed Michael Jackson Thriller. It has a rip in it. Now what am I gonna do with it? We'll see if she still wants it. Mm-mm. It's pretty cool. Jay never buys chat gifts. Yeah, right. I give more stuff away. I give more. You will never. I should ban you. I should ban you for that comment. You know, I should ban you for that comment. I give more stuff away than any streamer you've ever known. Any streamer. Any streamer. Kevin Kron says ban him, Jay. You can't really ban B man. It's kind of an unwritten rule. Jay gives headaches daily. Look at that. What the heck? Uh, the quartering gives an awful lot of channel strikes away for free. Give me that album, boy. Man. I see it. Want to shout out to everybody on my Kick channel. We got Crispy Graham, Spider Unlimited, Mo. They're all holding it down. Nerd Slap is there. Wicked Virtues over there. We got people on Rumble, Mid Eye Gamer, Dude Bro, Texas Cam. People making fun of me for having a comic book that's graded. Lady Marine, and then of course on the YouTube side. Oh man, my bad. See, this is what happens when I give shout outs. Somebody always gets upset. She says, I'll display that one. I'm okay with 2 copies. Good morning, Jay. Have a blessed day. Right back at you, man. Right back at you. And Wicked Virtue with a $2 coffee and sunshine. Hmm. Oh yeah, this morning. Let me tell. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Rona says I joke, Jay, making breakfast, so I'm lurking. Man, yesterday, uh, my man Bruce, sent the message out. He was like, hey, I think they ran out of He-Man swords over at Universal. I was like, no, man, no. No. That's the main reason why I'm going to see the film. And sure enough, we talking a little pop culture this morning, aren't we? Sure enough, I called them and I was like, excuse me. They were very nice on the phone. I was like, excuse me, do you guys have any more of the He-Man Sipper swords or the Castle Grayskull? The guy's like, man, we've been sold out for 5. He said we sold out last weekend. We've been gone for 5 days. I was like, last weekend? The movie ain't even out yet. The movie's not even out yet. I said, are you gonna get any you gonna get any more? They're like, not for another week. Andrew 32. I'm like, not for another week? Yeah, there's Tom. I saw plenty. Well, Tom, I was like, the whole thing was to have like all of us, all 15, 20 of us that are showing up at the theater, like we all get like swords and stuff and like make um we're gonna make a video. I was like, how are you selling them things early? The whole point is to have them when you go see the movie, not beforehand. But I get it. It's about money. So Chris Karan, he goes, "I'm on the hunt, Jay. I'm gonna be driving around to some smaller theaters, right? And I'm gonna try to find some." So he goes, "Man, I was minutes away last night from acquiring the item, making another run today." Oh, freaking scalpers in my area. I call 4 theaters in my area. I was like, "Hey, excuse me, is there any He-Man sippers?" Sold out. But it seems everybody else could get them except Orlando. Freaking Orlando. Unbelievable. Let's see. If you don't want to be spoiled, Shad went on Twitter and just spoiled the whole movie. I was like, no, I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop reading. So the whole movie. Let's see. All right. I'll pull it up. This is Shad's review. I feel like I want to get like a real spend the money to get like a real He-Man sword. You know how they sell them sometimes? Maybe we'll see. We'll see. He-Man and Master of the Universe was brilliant. I loved it. Anyone saying it's about toxic masculinity is retarded. Skeletor is one of the best characters in it, and it's simply a classic, unrepentant, unapologetic villain that loves being evil and afraid of losing his power. Saying he is the embodiment of toxic masculinity is retarded. The film celebrates masculinity and what it really means to be a man and have the power, which is his biggest compliment. It's not perfect, but because it understood the core of what He-Man is, I love this film. Full review out soon. Jose Taco saw it yesterday and restored my faith, said it was awesome. Shad is the worst movie reviewer ever. Okay. All right. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we going to, like, I don't know. It's so back and forth. I will say this. There was one review right here. And then we'll play Tom's because Tom went a little crazy. Sorry, I'm sure we're going to talk about all this on Daily. It's me and Jeremy today. So, the Angry Badger. Me and the Angry Badger, we go back and forth. And I love this guy, right? I love Angry Badger. We go back and forth on movies, and I thought for sure, 100%, he was going to hate this film. He normally hates a lot of things. And I was like, he's just going to hate it. It is what it is. And he freaking loved it. He freaking loved it. And I'm like, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. He does have interesting he hated Punisher. I like the Punisher. He hated it. I was like, hold on. Wait a minute. He freaking liked it. He said it was great. Everything I wanted from Superman, but didn't get. Heart, humor, memorable action scene, good versus evil. The soundtrack was absolute banger. Nicholas was an awesome He-Man. Frank will always be my Skeletor, but Jared did a good job. Solid 7.5. I really hope people check this out. Entire cast was great. The Dolph Lundgren cameo was good. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this movie, man. And Anjanette, gifted a membership. Thank you. This is John. This is exactly what I hear. That it has too much humor. That if they just turn down some of the jokes, it probably would be almost perfect. That's like the main thing that I hear from everyone. Like, They turned down, you know, I don't know. I don't know. You just spoiled the cameo? No, Dolph Lundgren was they said Dolph Lundgren was in it like 2 weeks ago. They made that announcement. There are 2 end credit scenes, I hear. Jay didn't read my member message and now I'm sad. I don't did I get one? Hold on. I must have been in the closet. I've had it. Time to learn blacksmithing. I didn't get a member message from you. Yes, I did. Good morning, Jay. Watching from the toilet. Wow. That's what you wanted me to read. Got it. There we go. That's it. Yeah. Um, a lot of jokes that didn't hit at the beginning. I'm just saying, like, He-Man's kind of like become a meme a little bit, you know? So I don't know. I couldn't figure out why YouTube kept showing me 4 non-blondes content last night. Then I remembered that I watched you play that meme yesterday, 100 battles for 5. Okay, thank you, Jay, for saying the humor. Everyone hating on the humor has DC Marvel brain rotting its 80s vibe. I can't wait. I wanted it to be cheesy. Like that's what I wanted it. I just wanted it to be cheesy. Just like you on Geeks yesterday morning. Wait, just like you, Jay, on Geeks yesterday morning. What are you trying to say? Dude, bro. Andrew 32 says, don't play it, Jay. Don't play it. Metal Slave's not here, so I haven't seen the film. I don't know. Yo, if you are deciding whether or not you should join the Patreon, now is a good time. You could join for free. And this man just dropped, I don't know how many gifties in the Patreon. Go get them before they're gone. Hurry. Oh, Dubro says like you were in the toilet the other day. And y'all act like you never go to the toilet. Marianne B says just go and enjoy it. We'll see. You're right, Jay. It has become a meme, but superfans wanted a serious attempt at a movie from the cartoon. It was a lot more humor than needed, but still a good movie. That's what I keep hearing. Maybe they'll if they do a second one, they'll listen, you know. Tyrone Magnus mentioned some parts were cheese and some parts were cringe. All right, here we go. Here we go. Dethum, this is, bro. I gotta hand it to you. This is exactly my point right here. This was it right here. No one wants a serious He-Man. That's Conan. This is He-Man. I couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better, man. That's it. Well said. Everyone got to see it before me. And Spider Unlimited say if y'all come over to Kick, we're giving out gifties. 5 gifties on the. Everyone's saying Tom's going to disagree with you. I know. What do you want to do? What do you want me to do? Here is the glorious Tom Connors rant. A lot of foul language. A lot of foul language. Listen, most people disagree with me. You know what I mean? Like most people disagree with me. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't like. That's his opinion. He's entitled to it. It should be more serious. Maybe they overplayed leading into the meet. I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow. All right, y'all ready? There's a lot of bad language in this. I appreciate his passion. I don't know, man. I don't know if I let a movie get me that upset, you know. That's all. But hey, man, it's his opinion and he's entitled to it.
This was Masters of the fucking Blunderverse. This was Thor Love and Thunder times 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. And anybody who says this isn't woke, they're lying to you. This is the wokest shit I've seen in years. Years. Everything from insert the fucking Planeteers here to fucking, toxic masculinity on this end. It's all here, kids. Every fucking color of the rainbow. My God, what have we done? Fuck you, Mattel. Fuck you, Amazon. Fuck Masters of the Universe. After Revelations, after this, we are done. Divorced. I am so glad I spent no more than $20 together on those fucking toys. You want to know why? This movie's not getting another goddamn dime of my money, nor is Mattel, for the rest of my fucking life. Done. That's all.
You showed it. Yeah. Oh man. You know if I like the film, he's gonna come after me. You know it's gonna happen. All I'm gonna do is go into Papa Corneri. Oh, years. Years. Wow. He does this in a Skeletor shirt. Seems fake. Heavy D says emotional lesbian. Steel Egg for 2. I'm done, Tax. Years. Years. Oh, man. Every freaking color of the rainbow. Hey, man. His opinion. He's entitled to it. All I know is if I enjoy a little bit of it, he's going to get so mad. Gary goes, I don't think Tom liked He-Man movie. People are like, I loved it. Critical Drinker. The movie was great. That's all. He seems undecided. Same energy. I don't even know. This version is better.
Of the fucking Blunderverse.
That's weird, B-Man. That's weird. Oh. Oh. Let's see. The thing is, I got nothing against Tom. The thing is, when you start criticizing, this ain't about Tom, is about whatever. When you start criticizing people for what they like, when he pointed out and said everyone when you pointed at everyone and said that they're lying to you if they like this film, that's you cross the line, in my opinion. You cross the line. You can get very upset and passionate about a film. You could get like it could bother you and whatever, and you can get really angry and stuff, and that's cool. But when you start attacking people for like having a good time or whatever, and then say that they're all liars, that you've lost credibility. In my opinion, I think you've lost credibility. And it shows. Like he comments here, F this movie, they won't get another dime from me ever. And like nobody cares, right? Nobody cares enough to like it or even want to comment. And he posted this hours ago. You get what I'm saying? It's like you insult people, so I don't care. You know, does that make sense? Like there's no need for this comment. Like there's like no need for it. You make your case, you make your comment, and then Twitter is nothing more than trolling, right? You know what I mean? Like you could troll the Star Wars account and laugh at some of the stuff they say, and like his post, Jay. No, man, he only has one like. He probably liked it himself. Look at Blaine. He got the sword, man. Dang it. So that's all I'm saying. But you know, that's just me. Agree. You can like and be passionate with whatever you want. It's enforcing others to sway your opinion what bothers me. That's why we do what we do, right? It's because we've gone through years. Like, all right, Cole Hauser's in the chat. My brother, Cole Hauser. Man, we disagree on a lot of stuff, right? But he doesn't force me to like what he likes. Does that make sense? Because um that's what the woke people do. You know what I mean? That's what they do. They were like, you don't like Rey in Star Wars, then you're this, right? If you don't like this, then does that make sense? For years we fought against that stuff where it's like, oh, you don't like the Luke Skywalker arc, then you're a racist. You don't like the race swaps in films, you're a racist. And I'm just using Star Wars as an example. You remember like Reva? They introduced Reva in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, and people didn't like her character. They didn't like that she's there at all. And it's like they called us all kinds of names for not embracing that character. And so it's like I don't want to go into that direction. Now, Cole Hauser's my friend, right? So it's like if we make fun of, like, if we pick on each other, that's a completely different narrative than me saying I'm going to destroy his life because he didn't like a character in a movie. Does that make sense? You guys remember? Does that make sense? I never want to fall into that trap of like pointing at someone and saying you're a liar. You're this, because that's what they did to us for years. They did that to us forever. Like with 20, and Tom is my boy. Like I got no problems with Tom or anything. And again, people can be very passionate and enjoy what they enjoy and hate and just be like joking, like freaking, I love the Avatar movies. Everyone calls me Avatard. You know what I'm saying? But they're not coming at me saying I'm not going to talk to Jay anymore unless he denounces these films as like Fern Gully or something. You know what I mean? It's like no one's done that to me. They could make fun of me for liking the film. That's a completely different thing. See, look, well, that's just retarded. Am I making any sense here? I see you, Nandy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want to fall into that. Jose for $1 on Rumble. Okay. It makes fun of woke. It seems that they embrace it. It seems that they wait. Okay. It makes fun of woke. It seems that they embrace it, but no, it kind of makes fun of it in a way that it makes them seem like they embrace it. All right. Mid Iowa Gamer says, Jay, we love you, you avatar. See? I'm not going to talk to Jay anymore unless he admits to being retarded. Why is there bubbles in my chat? Freaking Nandy. I agree with Jay. Just because I didn't like the movie doesn't mean it's gospel. Jose Taco likes the movie, for instance, doesn't mean I'm going to attack him. That's leftist behavior. Nandy, what up, 50? Anywhere Nandy goes.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
So that's anywhere he goes. I mean, the truth is, movies will come and go. You know, they'll come and go. People will get mad. They'll enjoy it and they'll keep moving. I don't know if and you guys help me out in the chat. I don't know if we're making movies that have lasting effects like we used to. Like Back to the Future. Back to the Future, it came out, people still watch it. Why is there bubbles in my chat? What are y'all trying to do with me? Trigger me? Does that make sense? Like Back to the Future comes out, from the day it was released till today, people still watch that movie. Are we making movies like that? Every now and then I'll watch Infinity War. That might be it. Infinity War makes no sense. All right, I'm just babbling at this point. Top Gun Maverick. Okay, that's a good one. I'm glad. See, this is why I like the chat. Top Gun Maverick. Kim T Jerk says, I saw a lot of criticism towards Tom for liking Superman. I never told Tom that he couldn't like Superman. I thought it was funny that he liked Superman when I didn't like it. I never called him a liar. I never pointed at the camera and said, anyone that likes this film, they are lying to you. He's lying to you. Never did that. I'm not talking about you. All right, gotcha. Well, I can only lead by example, you know? And if I do that, I need to be called out like everybody else. I'm speaking in a general term. All right, gotcha. So Top Gun Maverick could Godzilla -1. Thank you. That's another good one. I never saw Disclosure Day. Project Hail Mary will be rewatchable. Book is much better though. Okay. I think a lot of people will rewatch Michael when that comes out too. Nandy, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for the $50 donation. Gonna destroy Jay's life through super chats. Happy unretirement, Jay. Why? It's because they tie their identity to the things. So if you attack the thing, you are attacking that. That's actually a great point, New Squad. That's a great point. That's a great point. That is a great point. Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's older though. Wait, has Jay not seen the Disclosure Day trailer? I have not. I could watch Big Trouble in the Yeah, I'm talking like the last like 5 years. Has there been a movie that you think people will rewatch constantly like some of these older films? If Jay didn't drag me out to Project Hail Mary, I would have never watched it. I'm glad he did. Aw, look at Cole Hauser. We had a great time. Um, I see a lot of people saying on one side or the other, they never do something when they just did it. Yes. Wait, what? I don't know what you're saying. Twisters is rewatchable. Never saw that. Bobo Yogi says I loved Ready Player One. We'll get into the news of the day because we do have Marco Rubio put on a clinic yesterday. iCanalys with a $50 donation. You know what this is for? Just take it. Oh, gone at iCanalys. The Beast, the Ocean Man guy started the bubbles. Wait, the Ocean Man guy started the bubbles in the YouTube chat. I see him do it. Probably needs a ban. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? See, Bruce is hyped for tomorrow. You know what I'm hyped for? Um, I'm hyped that a bunch of us are gonna hang out tomorrow and probably get some pizza, probably laugh at each other. We'll probably walk out. We'll probably walk out of the theater. Some people are gonna hate it. Some people are gonna love it. Some people are gonna like say whatever, but we're all gonna hang out and have a good time. And that's what I think is missing from the movies. So I just want to yeah, that's what I miss. That's what I miss. I think that it just makes it a good time, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, that's it's just let's just listen. Life's so short. Let's just have some fun. There's a lot of bad movies too. I don't see the Ocean Man. I'm looking for him. I'm looking to ban him. I'm very interested in seeing what Beardo thinks of Grandma's Boy. There he is, right there. He's right there. Ocean Man Productions 7. The Beast is a dang liar, but he did send a super chat, Ocean Man Productions. You didn't send anything. Seems like you're just sending bubbles. Where's Big Phrase? Permaband. Grandma's Boy is hilarious. Maybe we should get Wicked on that stream too. I know we're gonna miss some people, which is I respect it because some people don't like nude scenes in movies. So maybe I might need to get some other people on there. If she's back, we'll see. Never seen Grandma's Boy? There is boobies in it. Just letting you know. There is boobies in it. I was getting worried about you, Jay. You had not banned him in a while. I gotta unperma-ban him. I think I did it by accident. Was for a $50 donation. Why Bubbles? Why Mario Crocs? Why no Indiana Jones hat? Those are questions I don't have answers for. I don't have answers to those questions. Wash is coming in here and just laying it down. Boy, if I was on a stream with Wash yesterday, people were talking about her shirt. If you know, you know. Thank you for the $50 donation, Wasp. Always making sure the lights are left on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at the chat. My Indiana Jones hat is downstairs. I don't have the Mario Crocs, and I hate Bubbles. I hate Bubbles. Only one Nandy again for 50. Only one universal opinion is unanimous. Big phrase is always banned. I gotta unban him so I could ban him again. I gotta do it. Look at everyone thanking Wasp for her shirt in that live stream yesterday. And as soon as I say I hate Bubbles, they show up in my chat and on Kick. Thank God they're not on Rumble. They are on Rumble. Never mind. Brimstone was there. It was a good live stream last night. Yes. Nandy with a 50. That's $100 total. And I got a video here of Tom. I got another video of Tom and Masters of the Universe.
Hated it.
Just kidding. This is for you, Nandy. Why are you guys putting Bubbles in my chat? Is Wicked Virtue still in my chat? Because I know. Is Wicked Virtue still in my chat? I'm waiting for her to say yes or no. You should get one of those bikes that has a trailer that you could sleep in, then do a country tour in that. You'll be fine. If I ride a motorcycle for more than 3 hours, I'm like, the vibration, man, it's either good for me or bad for me. Where's Wicked Virtue? Can she just say I'm here? She left right when I needed her the most. Freak. If she's not here, how can she say yes or no? That's true. I didn't think that through. I didn't think that through. At all. She will tell you why I don't like Bubbles. She's a witness. Every time I walk around and one of them kids got them bubble things, they just rush right in my mouth and my nose, man. Those bubbles they seek me out. A custom seat? Yeah. First thing I do when I got my motorcycle is get a custom seat. It's morning, Jay. Don't make me use logic. Got it. Okay. If you don't like the He-Man movie, but you do like He-Man, thanks to all of you. This was a 2-week release. It was only supposed to be for 2 weeks. But some of y'all and other people, they were like emailing Nine Line and like, can you leave the shirt up? I don't get paid till next week and all that stuff, right? It's still there. Get the I Have the Power shirt. Help some veterans along the way. For those that went to the Nine Line meetup, you could let people in the chat know that you got to see the homes that they build for veterans. And every time you wear a Nine Line shirt, man, be proud that your fingerprints were helping a veteran get back together with his family, become a productive member of society, learn a new skill so he can get a job. Some like needed medical attention and special like treatment and stuff, and they're all getting that. It is beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see. So I love that they partnered with me for our merch, so you could be proud of every purchase. Use code DRUNK3PO20. There's my pitch. I'm done. And shout out to the amazing lurkers. Sorry if you're a lurker here. And all you see is bubbles in any one of these chats. I don't know. But shout out to you amazing, wonderful lurkers. I can't wait to hang out with all my people tomorrow and watch Masters of the Universe with my He-Man shirt on. It's going to be awesome. Will you guys stop putting bubbles in the chat? Am I going to start banning people? Who should we start with? Marc-Andre Roy? Where's Ladybug when you need her? Oh. Let me pin that. There you go. You just all right. You get a ban. That's it. I'm banning you right now. Yep. You're done. You started this, and now I'm gonna finish it. Oh snap! You know what? Before I can even get to the news, hold on. Before I do something crazy, and then we're gonna hold on. Metaslave sent like the coolest picture here. Hold on. Oh wait a minute, before that. He-Man's in Fortnite. I got to show this. This is really cool. I have it here somewhere. A little dead air for you. What? Did you delete it, Metal Slave? Did you delete it? Why is it not on my... oh, no, here it is. Got it, got it. Look at this. This is great. This is great. Look at that. How wonderful is that? It's awesome. Let's see. A lot of dead air this morning, right? I see you, Wasp. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to just make this a clip just for like Metal Slave. You know?
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed.
And my stream my stream yesterday was blocked and banned. They were blocked and banned. I knew that was gonna happen. My stream yesterday was blocked and banned. So this is just so you guys know for your viewing play. I won't play it. Maybe we'll do it later. This is 10 hours, a 10-hour video of He-Man singing, "Hey, what's going on?" 10-hour. You could let this play all day. 10 hours. Yeah, I showed it. I saw it yesterday. We'll see. 10 hours. You gonna go all Oprah on the chat with those bands? No, man. Just two people. They like being banned. I don't know, man. They get off on it. I don't know. Good morning and God bless Rebellion. Caught one live. Good morning, brother.
And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it out what's in my head. And
Sorry. Wasp coming in with bubbles and bees. Not you too. Not you too. Not you too. Bubbles and bees.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Oh. Metaslave starting to dance. Look at that. Mark's dancing. You guys like when I play that clip, don't you? Even Graham likes it. Jay owes me one, though. I have a movie suggestion for you to watch on the Monday when you won't regret and leave an impression. The movie is The Boy Who Could Fly. You're welcome. Has anybody else seen that movie, A Boy Who Could Fly?
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and I sit to the top of my lungs. What's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on?
All right. My wife likes that movie. It's an older film. I love that movie. Sounds good to me. Was, you have given a $100 total donation. Nandy's also given a $100 total donation. And Metaslave says, ban me. What am I going to do with you people? I'm supposed to run a serious show here. Also, the Mass Marvel. All right, this is funny. I'm probably the stream's gonna get banned again, except on Kick and Rumble. But all right, hold on. Mass Marvel. I don't know if you're in here, but this is pretty funny. Yesterday, look at all the people dancing in Rumble. That's pretty funny. Jay, did you like He-Man? I see it tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. I did this shit. So Mass Marvel made a gift, right? I was displaying what it's like when you wear sandals, okay? When you wear sandals. shout out to man. I'm still taken back by all the love you guys are sending me today. Wasp and Nandy, you guys. I get all choked up when I think about it. Sorry. Anyway, hold on. Let me. All right, hold on. I gotta. All right, refocus. All right. So this is what I'm saying is that was my toe. I'm not doing it again because you guys really. But see, there's a community note here. This is hilarious, right? I was able to manipulate the Twitter AI system. You know? I was able to, I don't know if the Mass Marvel is watching, but I wrote this is AI. First of all, I ratioed him, so that's pretty funny. There's Isaac. People are laughing, right? I wrote that's it. Nothing big. There's like I got 15 comments I didn't even read, but I wrote this is let me see what they say. Meta Slave. Grok is this AI. This clip appears to be genuine footage, though. Natural hand motion, consistent lighting, a real. All right, hold on. No clear AI artifacts. Grok says it's real. Okay, hold on. So let's go to the community note. This is an AI generated video intended to defame or embarrass another user. I know it's not AI. I was just joking. I was just joking. I was like, this is AI. I was just joking. And like when I wrote this is AI, Mass Marvel got community notice saying, yeah, this is AI generated video. Brother, I hope you didn't get in. I hope you didn't get in trouble. Like, I hope Twitter didn't like ban you or anything. I didn't mean for that to happen. I was like, this is hilarious. I was like, what? So now I know if someone posts a picture of me, you just type, this is AI, and they'll get community noted. You'll get community noted. Oh, man. It's glorious. It's glorious. Yeah, Mass Marvel, I hope. Did you get any nothing happened, right? Nothing happened, right? Bad JR. I just started the 10-hour What's Going On of He-Man from my phone. Oh, Cole Hauser says sandals are gay. There you go. I'm waiting for the Mass Marvel to say something. Jay embarrassing himself. Well, yeah, that's pretty much how I live my life. Pretty impressive gift there. Whew. Let me take that off the screen. You see the new Transformers, the movie comic #1? No. Does it exist? I'm supposed to get into the news today. I showed you that weeks ago. The movie #1. All I see is the old one. I don't see the new one. Is this it? Is it from Image? Is this it right here? Oh, yeah, I did see that. Okay, yeah. Is it this right here? Is it this one? It just came out, apparently. Not bad. I remember this now. I remember this. I remember this. When does this release in the theater? In 4K? Does anybody know? Mid-Hour Gamers says, screw the news. You have a 10-hour loop of the He-Man meme. September. Are we going to do another... Are we going to do another movie? Bruce, you going to come to the... Should we go do another meetup to watch Transformers the movie? We got to get Cole Hauser down. September. I told you that already. Man, I forget, Cole Hauser. Come on. You've been friends with me long enough. I forget. That's pretty. That's an awesome cover. Yeah, that they did a great job with this cover. No Starscream on the cover. I bet Starscream will get a cover. I bet he will. Maybe he won't. That's a great cover. Cole Hauser art. Will we? Is that during the Dallas meetup? Is that during Dallas MegaCon or the Fan Expo? You know I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. I forget what I have to do today. Forgot. I don't know. It's a story of this. Look at Angie. Dallas Fan Expo. Okay. Sounds like a party.
You think you can break me? I am Colonel J. I run this show.
There it is. Hogan's Heroes. I love it. The comments under the 10-hour long "What's Going On" He-Man video are hilarious. Did Jay forget who Cole Hauser is? Maybe. I'm supposed to be running a tight show here. We blacks all look alike, says Cole Hauser. Hey, look, Cole Hauser, they sell a Skeletor creatine. You can get a Skeletor creatine. All right, Jay, focus. We have a show to do today, man. It's a very important show. A lot of great Marco Rubio clips. Let's refocus. We also had Scott Bassett. Did I say his name right? Just crazy. All right, we're gonna refocus. On to the news. One more time. On to the news. Special presentation. There was a lot of hearings yesterday and a lot of craziness going on. This one was an absolute call your mama You know, let me get this off the top here. This was a brutal takedown. I mean, brutal.
Let's be clear here. Nobody is interested in the ramblings of a capo in the most corrupt regime in American history. We want to get some facts about this deal. That's what we're here for. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And I will ask my questions first today.
And we would like to hear what Adam Wyden and Jeffrey Epstein talked about. Your son's largest investment position was Rick's Cabaret. So did your son and Jeffrey Epstein talk about pole dancing as he begged him for money using your limited credibility?
Should I just proceed? I'm going to proceed with my questions. And
bro, he just looked at him and said, your son and Jeffrey Epstein did tons of deals. You gonna talk about that? And he's like, I'm just gonna ask my question. Just freaking smacked him in the face, dude. The video audio's low. Yeah, it's as loud as I could get it. Absolutely wrecked. Let's look at some of Marco Rubio's highlights. Apparently, he got someone so upset, a lady stormed out of the hearing. If the audio's low, I won't yell. I'll let you guys turn it up.
Americans in
Why is she leaving? I'm going to answer her questions.
I will.
Oh, she's going. Okay, I got it. Well, thank you for coming.
All right, so we're going to talk about. I just want to.
Unfortunately, Representative's time has expired. Representative Salazar is recognized.
Yes.
And giving contracts with no transparency
Can I
is
borrow your
exactly the
time to
reason
answer?
why you shut down USAID. So practice what you preach. I yield my
Oh,
time.
she gets to scream now too?
Chairman,
Scream and shout.
down her words? I'll give you some time. I'll give
Yeah.
you some of my time. Then you just.
Okay.
Just.
Oh God,
change
what
the
kind of thing
energy.
is this? What is this? You get asked questions for 5 minutes and you don't get time to answer. It's not a hearing.
I think you said clown
Like
show
a dunk
before.
tank.
I
What
don't,
is
I don't
this?
have to tell you. I don't. I'll
I've
give
even
you
used
ti-
their time. How can I answer the question? They don't even give me time. I've had to use their time to answer your questions.
Yes.
All right, whatever.
All right, so I don't need to tell you that in my community, the city that I represent, the city of Miami, you're one of the most illustrious representatives, and that we're very proud of you, not only the Cuban Americans, but the Hispanic Americans in my
Why is she
community.
leaving? I'm
So
going to answer her questions.
I will.
Oh, she's going. Okay, I got it. Well, thank you for coming.
All right, so we're going to talk about.
These people are insane. They are insane. And Marco Rubio is correct, whether you like him or not. He's like, you just sit here and yell at me and I never get to respond. That's all you do. I'm sorry that it's a little low.
Last question for you. Mr. Secretary, who won the 2020 presidential election?
I'm not here to answer a question. We're talking about 2020. This is a foreign affairs committee.
Okay, great. You
Opine on
can't answer the
political matters.
question,
No, I
even
don't
though we
answer the-
all
no,
know that
I
President
don't answer
Biden
the
won.
question because the Secretary of State, I do not participate in domestic
This is
political
not about
issues.
domestic political issues.
certainly
This is
is.
about our democracy.
You're asking me to opine, just like I don't do campaign
It
rallies.
seems like
I don't
you-
do because as
it's-
Secretary of State, we're not supposed to. That's been the long tradition of the department, and you should know that if you've been on this committee for any period of time. And
Mr.
you're-
Secretary, it seems like you have an issue admitting facts. You can't say that the president lost the 2020 election, just like you won't admit President Trump is losing this reckless war of choice, and just like you couldn't admit that the shoes the president bought you were too big.
The fact that she asked who won the presidential election in a foreign affairs committee hearing, Marco Rubio is absolutely correct. He's like, this is the stupidest thing ever. All you're doing is yelling at me and saying stuff because all these people want is their little talking points. That's all they want. They just want their little talking points, and then they're going to use their talking points and be like, I destroyed Marco Rubio. Vote for me. It's freaking crazy. It's freaking crazy. I don't get it.
You clearly don't know what winning means, and not because the facts are unclear to you, it's because telling the truth would cost you your job, and the American people are entitled to a Secretary of State who tells them the truth even when the president doesn't want to hear it, and my constituents, our service members, deserve better. Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
I don't know what shoes she's talking about. What is she talking about?
Representative Burchett, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. If you'd like to answer any of that.
Yeah, I don't know about the
I'll
shoes.
give
I mean,
you a
he gave me
minute.
some Florsheim shoes. They're actually pretty good. They fit fine. I don't know what she's talking about. And maybe that's what she's referring to.
Your shoes look very nice today, Mr. Secretary.
How can you see them? They're way down here. We're talking about shoes. Are you guys kidding me? I mean, is this the Foreign Affairs Committee or is this like a circus? What is this?
I think it's a
Let's go.
circus, but I appreciate you.
Your shoes look really nice, Mr. Secretary. Your shoes look really nice. Let's see. There's another one. I probably could have went live and like watched the whole thing because it was
sleeping right next to you.
No, he's not.
If Donald Trump cannot stay awake,
So this is the guy that said, I have video evidence of Donald Trump sleeping next to you. And he's sitting here like, this is Foreign Affairs Committee hearing. Like, what does this have to do with anything?
at these important meetings where the cameras are rolling, imagine what he's like when the cameras are not there. So I'm going to ask you, have you been at classified meetings where Donald Trump has fallen asleep or had
I've never
trouble
been in
staying
any
awake?
meeting. I've never been in any meeting where, and the things you're showing me now, he was not falling asleep. And
So-
I think
so
it's
you're
outrageous
lying
that I'm before the
again.
Foreign
You're
Affairs
lying
Committee of the United States
consistently
House of Representatives
to
asking questions about
Congress.
sleep.
You're
This is a
lying to
joke.
Congress, Secretary Rubio. So I'm going to show you another video in a moment.
Respond to that, other than to tell you that it's absurd and ridiculous. And I can't believe we're in a Foreign Affairs Committee meeting in front of the House, an important time in American foreign policy.
Just keep lying,
answering
Secretary Rubio.
questions
Just keep
from a
lying.
so-called, supposedly someone who thinks he's a medical expert when he's not. The truth of the matter is we had a cognitively impaired president in office a few years ago. That's a cognitively impaired president, but I don't like to talk about that because it weakens America. This president we have, this is a guy that literally doesn't sleep. He works day and night, long hours, every single day. I don't know if you haven't seen him in 8 days. I saw him yesterday. I didn't see him today, but yesterday because I was in Congress the day before. I talked to him at all hours of the day and night. He works inhumane hours. Okay, I've been on foreign trips with the president that he doesn't sleep in the whole flight. And everyone else is sleeping on the plane, and he's, wandering the hallways looking for someone to wake up and talk to that people are. So I don't know what you're referring to, but he has an incredible amount of energy. I'm just telling you, you may not like his policies. You may not like his policies. You may not like the decisions he's made, but I assure you, this is not a president that sleeps or is cognitively impaired in any way, shape, or form. And in fact, is incredibly active, much more so in many cases than much younger people that are around him. Those are facts. I see it every day. You're not going to agree because you have another narrative that you want to push, but those are the facts.
I just showed you.
I love that he's calling them out as like, those are the narratives that you want to push, and that's the fact. Yo, shout out for renewing your membership. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, here's your tax dollars at work. Look how enraged these people get, man. They're like little children. Look at this guy. This guy should be out in a little bass boat fishing, not worrying about stuff. He should just be like, if he has grandkids or not, he needs to just be out there just enjoying a little bit of life. The little life he has left. Just enjoy it. But look, he's like angry.
The top 15. Not once did you mention Ukraine when you were prioritizing the achievement that's there. Now let me go on.
Try to stay under
Let me
5
go
minutes.
on. Oh, you tried to stay. Yeah, please.
Well, I
It's
can
not
answer
funny.
that.
It's not funny, Secretary. Now,
What's not
in
funny is
Iran
that-
now.
Well, you don't.
In
this is-
Iran
you
now,
can't even
I
answer
reclaim
questions
my
here.
time. I reclaim my time, Mr. Chairman.
You
He's
guys make these
interrupting me.
statements and no one
He
can
is
respond.
interrupting me.
He is interrupting me. He's interrupting me. It's not funny. He's interrupting me. Holy crap, these people, man. Hey, bringing up Ukraine. Man, you should be out fishing, man, with a cigar in your mouth or a pipe. You should be playing like the guitar, on a rocker. You should be going to Cracker Barrel and getting that country boy breakfast with the biscuits and gravy. What are you doing here, especially wearing a white tie with a white shirt? That tells me that you have no color coordination whatsoever, that you have to keep it black and white. I don't want to wear blue. I don't want to offend anybody. I want to wear red. I don't want to wear this. Let's just wear the white tie with the white shirt and hope that I don't spill grease on it during the day. And you're going to come up here and cry and pound the desk. Rah! You didn't say Ukraine. Then you ask questions that you don't want answers for. You know why? They don't want anyone to answer their questions because they know that they will be made a fool of. So they talk over you. They yell over you. They scream over you. And then they complain when you try to answer their question. You see, he's taking my time. Crazy. If I was in Congress and I dress, I'd be rocking the gold tie. That's me. Black suit. Gold tie. Gotta let the gray come out, Gotta let the gray. Let my hair get a little longer. And some days I wouldn't even rock a tie. I'd have the unbuttoned look, like the mafia style look. That's it. I'd have a pinky ring. It could be fake. I don't really need that. So as long as it doesn't turn gold or green, excuse me. And I'm tall, so I could look down to people, That's what I do. That's how you would rock it. Look at this. Come on, man. Jonas for $5 says gold Crocs. What are you trying to say, man? I will say this. I've met Jonas in real life. And I hope with everything in me that he's not saying I have bad fashion because, buddy, let's just, I don't want to bring it up, but let's just, I'm just giving you a warning. Let's not go there and say that Jay's got bad fashion. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you're complimenting, then I'm all there. But I've seen you in real life. I know what you wear. No, I wouldn't wear. I'm just kidding, man. I wouldn't wear a gold chain. It'd be silver ring, silver chain. That's how I'd be. But a gold tie, yeah, for sure. Gold or red, one of the two. Gold or red. That's it. Nothing else. Look at this guy behind him. Blue shirt. Blue shirt. What color is that? Peach? We're wearing peach and blue shirt, and then look at the collar here. It's all flapped open funny. No, man, we can't do that. Salmon? Welcome back, Ocean Man Productions. I only timed you out for 30 seconds. It's a salmon tie. He can't even iron his suit correctly. I mean, look at this lady here. She's got the, she's got something going on under her chin. Dude is bald and he's letting the little fuzz grow on the top. Come on, man. Come on. What are we doing here? This whole, oh, dude, I don't even want to know who's behind him. I don't even want to know what this is. That's right. You don't iron a suit, you get it pressed. Man, Jonas just left. He didn't want me to bring up his, the Bella Stella J2028 wants me to run for political office. The Bella Stella casually comes in and drops a 50 for the campaign. Gold tie, black suit. And I'm going to ask this gentleman to help me with my campaign ads.
Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
It's right there. Yeah, it's right there. Thank you for the $50 donation.
Thank you.
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 Jay's HOA takeover. That's right. I was the HOA president once. I'm not wearing no Salomon tie. Salmon. Bella Stella, thank you so much. Bob says you had a good look as Sandman in Spider Noir. I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen that. You don't wear salmon ties, all right? I'm just saying. It's I don't know. Any tie named after a fish color stinks, okay? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Tony is correct. The salmon or salmon, as you uncultured swine say. I'm already feeling my power by winning, right? On a blue shirt is a fish going upstream. Jonas says, everyone knows I'm a man of fashion. I have 12 different versions of the same shirt, and it's awesome. Ah, Tony G is correct. Shout out, Jonas. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm just saying, I don't even know. I want to know what's on his pin.
Let me go on. Oh, you tried to stay. Yeah, please. It's not funny. It's not funny, Secretary. Now,
what's not?
You know what? When you say it's not funny, doesn't that remind you of like little kids? Your mom made you a cheese sandwich. It's not funny. That's not funny. Stop it. When you know what happens when you say when you tell people like it's not funny, it makes people laugh more. You know? Yeah. Is that supposed to be funny? That's how you say it. When people say it's not funny, you definitely rub it in. Exactly. You're supposed to say it. This is why I make a great politician, because I know how to do it right. I'm just being honest. You're supposed to look them dead in the eye, like the Don would, and be like, is that supposed to be funny? Not cry like a baby and go, it's not funny. You're taking my time. There's a difference, man. It's all in presentation.
in Iran now,
Well, you don't.
In
this is-
Iran
you
now,
can't even
I
answer
reclaim
questions
my
here.
time. I reclaim my time, Mr. Chairman.
You
He's
guys make
interrupting
these
me.
statements and no
He
one can
is
respond.
interrupting me. I'm doing it. I'm asking you to reclaim those seconds back.
No.
Now it-
Holy crap. Holy crap. Bro, why are you in my live stream? All you do is talk trash about me in other live streams. Why do you watch? Why do you care? Why do you watch, bro? Professional hate watcher? I see him in Geeks and Gamers. He always talks trash about me. I just want to know. What is it? What is it? I'm sure you'll be in daily talking trash. I don't know what it is. Like, do I have one of these weird faces that you just can't get enough of? I don't know. Maybe you're just joking around. Maybe I've misjudged you, and that I will apologize. I don't know. But I'm definitely curious. I've got my eye on you. Anyone that likes the new Star Trek, what was that everybody hated? It's like what was that last Star Trek where everybody was gay? Jay, you got to learn how to grip the hate watchers like Jeremy does. Well, actually, this guy, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Inko. He hasn't said anything bad in my live stream, but he says it in others. And Jeremy, yeah, Starfleet Academy. Anybody like Starfleet Academy, you know? I'm not calling you out. I'm just wondering. That's all. I'm just wondering. You're welcome to stay. You're welcome to stay. Now you won't say anything. Welcome to Rumble, the redhead, uncivilized swine of the internet, says Mid-Iowa Gamer. No, nothing, Inko. Okay. Yeah, you've made several comments. I know you're still here. What happened? I'm just curious. No problem. No hate. Just curious. I know I got this face that makes people angry. I think that's what it could be. It could be like angry face, you know? People hate it. I totally understand that. It's like people see my face and they just want to punch it. I don't know what it is. If that's you, then I understand. I understand. I got to reclaim my time. So there we go. All love, man. No hate. Your skin makes me cry. I think Jay should run for dog catcher. Oh, he doesn't like your laugh, Jay. Well, I was just wondering. He hasn't commented since. All right, let's continue. This guy's still pointing and like, you know. All right, here we go.
Time, Mr. Chairman.
You
He's
guys make
interrupting
these
me.
statements and no one
He
can
is
respond.
interrupting me. I'm doing it. I'm asking you to reclaim those.
What have I said? when that whole thing with like Melanie Mack and courting was going off, you were like, is Jay gonna get fired for being like, you were talking about like it's like you wanted me to call out Melanie Mack, and you were like, you just kept saying Jay's retarded for not calling out Melanie Mack. You kept bringing up Melanie Mack, and I was like, what does she have to do with anything that I do here on the show? No. Am I still friends with Mel? I'll answer your question. I haven't spoken with her. The last time I spoke to her is she let me know she was getting married. That was it. I haven't talked to her since. Does that answer your question? Have I mistaken you for someone else? I owe you a massive apology. Inko, a massive apology if I've mistaken you for someone else. I am not the smartest saw in the nail drawer there. But yeah. But yeah, no, I haven't talked to her. I don't hate her. I haven't talked to her. Bobo Yogi says, I want to punch Jay, but I'm small and skinny. Jay would stomp me like an ant. I hope that answers your question. And you know what? If I mistakenly thought you were someone else, I'm sorry. I give you an apology because that happens a lot. That happens a lot. So I hope you accept my apology, Inko123. But see, that's why I asked. I asked because I wanted to know. I was just curious. Now that that's settled, can we talk about the whole poo tripping incident? Oh. Hey, we don't bring about that. No worry. All right, good. All good. My bad. I didn't mean to call. I wasn't like calling you out because I was angry or anything. Just for some reason, like you were saying a lot of stuff, like when that whole quartering Melanie Mack and all that stuff was happening. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. It's like I never spoke to Melanie Mack. Oh, I hope she gets what she deserves. It's like, what do you mean? I've known her for like 10 years, but we got two different lives, you know. So, yes, let's keep it moving. Here we go. Let's keep it moving. Anyway, I hope that you confused him with me, Jay. That's right. Let me ban this mother freaker right here, Cash.
Seconds back.
No.
Now in Iran, what goes around comes around, Mr. Chairman. Now in Iran, the Trump administration, the top 15.
What goes around comes around. I am rubber and you are glue. Is that, might as well just say that old thing, right? Might as well just say that. Let's talk Masters of the Universe. I did that already. I think we spent the first hour on it. Senator Marco Rubio just obliterated. All right, let's see an obliteration. Let's see what we got here. Mrs. Duckworth. Why does that name? Listen, man, Miss Duckworth sounds like something you would buy at a grocery store. You know? Man, make sure you buy my butter made by Miss Duckworth. That's all I'm saying.
You were at a party with President Trump in Miami instead of accompanying Vice President Vance to Pakistan for negotiations.
What party was I at? I was at a party?
It's publicly reported and there's photos there.
But
In
what
fact,
party?
So this lady says you were drunk at a party when you should have been with JD Vance doing negotiations. Rubio says, "Can you tell me what party?" She can't. She goes, it was publicly reported. And he's like, "Can you tell me the source? What party was I supposed to be at?" And she's like, "It was public." These people just look at memes online and think it's real. It's freaking crazy.
Instead of accompanying Vice President Vance to Pakistan for negotiations.
What party was I at? I was at a party?
Man, look at the amount of makeup this woman is wearing compared to like the rest of her skin. The amount of makeup. Crazy. It's thick, man.
Publicly reported, and there's photos there.
But
In
what
fact,
party?
Steve
No,
Witkoff
but you're going to
and
say that. I'm
Jared
going to answer it. I'm going to answer
But
that
let me
question because
finish
that's an
my
absurd statement.
And
I was not at a
once I
party.
finish my paragraph,
All right.
he can answer.
People are going to
In fact,
slander me. I'm going to answer
Steve
it.
Witkoff and Jared Kushner, both of whom were never confirmed by this body to be America's diplomats, accompanied the vice president in the negotiations. Even Iran's foreign minister was not there, yet was there, excuse me, and you were not. I just feel that's embarrassing for us, and it's embarrassing for you. So, Mr. Secretary, Congress represents the American people. We have the power to confirm who represents America abroad. We confirmed you.
Oh, please don't come in here. Look, I know who you are too. I don't have time for you today. Goodbye. Don't attack my chat. Don't attack my chat. You can come in here and talk about me all you want. I got one rule. You don't come in and attack my chat. I don't like it. You came in here and you started attacking the chat. Now you're using all caps. You got to go. You got to go. You know the rules. You can't come in here attacking the chat, man. Like, the chat is, they rule here. They run the show. They put up with me. You know, you just can't do it. Off you go. You just got to do it. Oh my gosh. Don't attack the chat unless it's my fashion sense, says Campbell. Metaslate for 20. Attack me. I know MMA. Nobody, you know, nobody mess with Metaslate, please. I met her in real life. Everybody said afuera. I should have had the chat vote. Sorry, I jumped the gun. I'm just looking out for you, chat. This guy came in and made fun of the rebellion. He's like, "Oh, is this still the rebellion, people? What are you rebellion?" He was making fun of our name. I watched. And then when he threw up the all caps, I'm like, "No, out you go. Come on, man. You can make fun of me. You can make fun of the name. Make fun of whatever. He's too much." Mighty Ducks movie. Quack, quack, quack. Miss Duckworth. Attack me. I have a vintage Super Soaker. Oh, dude. Do you know that there's only one defense for a vintage Super Soaker? Does anybody know the one defense? The only defense against a vintage Super Soaker, B-Man is correct. It's the hose. That's it. But the hose is limited. The hose is limited. But it can be very effective. Pressure washer. I like to remove people's skin while playing with water guns. Oh. One defense. Metaslave is asking for foot rubs in the chat. Any fellas out there, or did I misread? All right, hold on. Back to Miss Duckworth.
To be our Secretary of State. We confirmed you to be in the negotiations that are happening. And it's just unthinkable to me that you are missing high stakes negotiations or that you're not involved. It's sad.
Senator Rosen, your
Thank
your
you.
time's up.
Yield back.
But
So let me just
Senator Secretary Rubio.
You're
should have the
100%
opportunity to
inaccurate
reply.
and 100% wrong. Here's why. Number one, the Vice President of the United States was there, and he wasn't confirmed by us, and he was elected by the American people. Okay? He is the second in line of the presidency of the United States. He was present. Mr. Witkoff is the president's envoy for negotiation for peace deals. Mr. Kushner is a private citizen that serves as an advisor on these functions. They were the team that we sent to Pakistan. I was not at a party. Where I was is next to the president. Because in the midst of those negotiations, I was in communications with them. And in fact, I think there is media reporting from that evening on how on multiple occasions I went into a back room, I came back out and spoke to the president and was constantly updating him. On that evening, I spoke to Mr. Kushner and our negotiating team and Mr. Witkoff on at least 6 occasions, including.
Who's this young kid back here? Is he a staffer? And if I was sitting back there and like Rubio was going off, I'd be laughing, man. I'd be laughing.
Twice on a secure line from the phone they had access to over there. So you don't know what you're talking about. You're just
Senator
making
Rosen,
stuff up.
he has the floor.
I know your
please.
staff wrote up this cute statement for your TikTok video, but it's not true. And
Your staff wrote up a statement for your TikTok video.
it's not real. That's not what happened. Okay? I'm the National Security Advisor
Look at them all trying not to laugh.
and Secretary of State. I was co-located with the president in the midst of a high-stakes negotiation so that I could immediately inform him about events occurring halfway around the world. I was where I needed to be at that moment because we had a very capable team on the ground in Pakistan, led by the Vice President of the United States.
Thank
Mm. Okay, here's Miss Duckworth right here. Probably why you aren't there, Jay. That's a good point. What if I told you, chat, that I might be meeting the president and possibly Marco Rubio in a few months? Would you believe me? I'm just curious. Would you believe me? No, you wouldn't believe me. Okay. Would anybody like to bet? You want to bet that I might be meeting the president in 2 months? Oh, you believe it? Yes, because Jeremy already spilled it. Well, freak. Jeremy? Why Jeremy got to ruin it? Jeremy mentioned that he was going, so I figured you were going with. Ah. Is it all G&G? I don't know. I don't think so. Make sure you get him a t-shirt. Jeremy hinted. He hinted. Honestly, I don't know if the president will be there. You never know what's happening in this world. He could be away doing stuff. But if I do go back to Washington, D.C., I might stay for another couple days because I really liked it. So, well, Ryan asked them to make him an ambassador to Japan. Oh,
self-defeating impacts. Your budget request here would sadly perpetuate that trend and undermine the roles and responsibilities that you should be fulfilling as Secretary
can
of
I-
State. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.
Okay, 'cause I didn't get to answer any of that.
I didn't ask you a
response.
question.
Well, she didn't
I
answer
didn't
the
ask you a
question. She just want me to answer? Can I answer
No, I
anyway?
didn't
You
ask
may.
him a
Okay.
question.
Well, but she made a bunch of points. I get to answer them, right? First of all, I don't understand this thing with let me tell you, we were just here, maybe you weren't here. We were just talking about it. We did a peace deal with Azerbaijan and Armenia. We just signed the trip agreement yesterday, actually, or last week. We signed it. Last night I officialized it. That was diplomacy.
That's
We-
great,
we
but the Trump
prevented-
administration
well,
has still blown through
but
more
when do I
money
get
in
to talk to you?
14
Do I get to
weeks
talk to
than
this
this
committee?
entire budget that
Senator
you're
Duckworth,
requesting.
Senator Duckworth, I'm going to let Senator Rubio reply to the statements that you made at his request.
Yeah, that's.
But we've got a hard stop at 12:30.
Okay, but I know, but she said a lot of stuff. I get to answer some of it.
have
All
I?
right. So the first is the second is India, Pakistan. We ended that war. We were involved in helping broker that. Thailand, Cambodia. That's diplomacy. We've been very engaged in fact, as I sit here now speaking to you, I've got the Lebanese government and the Israeli government meeting at the State Department starting at 8:30 this morning for the fourth time after engaging last week at the military level. So we're carrying out now, we're carrying out diplomacy all over the world constantly and very successfully in many cases. Now, let me make one more point that you raised about the budget request. Guys, we understand how this process works, okay? You guys understand. I know because I've been here all the time. We OMB produces sort of timelines for every agency. We put forward a budget. We say, this is the money we've been allocated. This is how we would spend it. There is a congressional process, which I'm sure you're aware of. And in my time here, 16 years that I was here, I don't ever recall us once ever taking the president's budget and passing it into law. I'm not walking away from the budget. We can make it work if that's the budget you give us. But I have a sense, I have a suspicion, right, Senator Schatz, that we're going to have to work with you guys, that we're going to have to, well, that we're going to have to work with you guys on a budget request that meets your priorities and ours. That's how it works. You guys are the appropriators. We have to work within we will tell you what we care about. We will tell you how we're going to spend the money, but ultimately you will provide us a spending bill and we will work through those parameters. But we have given you what we can live with. We can make it work. But if you want to, if you're obviously going to have changes here in Congress, but this stuff about diplomacy and the money spent on the war, diplomacy's always cost less money. We don't buy missiles. We don't buy rockets. We don't buy large airplanes and aircraft carriers, but we've been very effective. And I can give you list after list of places where we have had an impact in either de-escalating crisis before it started or ending active wars. And I'm very proud of the work that we've done in that regard, some of which haven't even been publicly discussed in some cases because they weren't high profile. And my last point, we remain heavily engaged in areas that may be not at the core of our national interest.
all right. Going back to the other budget committee, everyone's favorite congressman.
Concerns that your post will motivate white supremacist violence. When will you stop DHS from using its social media accounts to spread bigoted and racist words and imagery promoting great replacement theory?
It's interesting how you make those claims and give no facts, but yet your party's the one that's supporting the guy that's got a Nazi tattoo.
I
on his
have the
chest
facts.
and
I have the
vein.
facts, sir.
No, there is no facts. You throw out nationalism, Nazism, and that's exactly what causes the hatred
Well,
and the violence that happens to our officers every single day. And you should be ashamed of using that.
Well, look,
reckless
no,
behavior.
it's not my words.
It is your words.
Look
It is
here.
your words.
Here's Colorado
Did you
Fusion
endorse the
Center.
candidate in Maine?
Here is
Did
Colorado.
you endorse the
Let-
candidate
let
in
me-
Maine? That's a
Let
Nazi.
me reclaim my time, sir. Colorado Fusion Center says ICE white nationalist messaging could lead to violence. There is just numerous
Who
reports.
said that? Who said that? And what is they actually?
This is Colorado Fusion Center.
Yeah, tell me exactly what message you're talking about. Now, don't give me what some poll that is ran by the left is talking about.
let
Give
me-
what
let
your
me re-
actually specific
let me
details that
reclaim
you're
my
saying that
time.
DHS said. Yeah, you don't want to talk about it but you want to throw out racism all the time to my
Mr.
department.
Secretary,
Is it true?
Mr.
Your taxpayers at work. A lot of hearings yesterday. Let's just watch one more. I see these people and I'm like, if they can get elected, how? Todd Blanche is throwing purple-haired representative into a full rage. Let's see her go into full rage.
An addendum, the second order?
No,
The only thing you're talking about here, so the blanket immunity is not something that you're going to move back on?
it's not blanket immunity. That's not true.
It is.
No, it's not.
Read it. Okay, United States releases, waives, acquits, and forever discharges each of the plaintiffs from and is hereby forever barred and precluded from prosecuting or pursuing any and all claims, counterclaims, causes of actions, appeals, requests for any reliefs. I mean, this is an order from you, but you're not prepared. You are prepared to say that the president and his family will be barred, are immune from. That's a yes.
No, it was not a yes. I had not answered the question. I can't answer if you want me to.
What are you doing with this?
Okay, so there was.
It's Skeletor. It's good to know that some of these people will not be back. They're not going to be back. Like this guy's Green is done. He won't be back.
A racist, Mr. Secretary, would do what happened to Ruby.
Are you calling me a racist?
A racist.
I'm asking a question.
Reclaiming my time, asking to
That's a
shut
pretty-
up.
That's a pretty.
Shut up.
You did say shut up.
Shut up. It's my time.
I'm not going to let
No, no.
anybody call me a racist, Chairman.
I never called him a racist. It's my time.
It is, gentlemen, will suspend.
He will
Gentlemen
not.
suspend.
Tell him to shut up.
It'll, gentlemen suspend. No, the gentleman will suspend.
No one will call me a racist. I'm Cherokee
I-
too. My family has been pretty tolerant.
I ask that my time be
There's-
restored.
there-
I ask that my time be
The
restored.
clock has been stopped since I suspended the clock.
I will continue to interrupt as long as someone's
Yes,
sitting there assuming
I
you're
agree.
calling me
There,
a racist.
as I said before, there will be no addressing anyone's character.
The funny thing is, Green is done. We won't see him anymore. Last but not least, we have the transgender congressman, woman, he, them, whatever.
I assume you're aware that Greenland is indeed part of Denmark.
For now.
Okay. Well,
So he asks, he's like, you know, Greenland is part of Denmark, and Rubio goes, for now. For now.
I want to focus in on Greenland. I joined the bipartisan bicameral trip to Copenhagen as the administration that you're a part of
That's a freaking man.
sought to see.
We don't really need to hear anything else, but like I love that opening part.
I assume you're aware that Greenland is indeed part of Denmark.
For now.
Okay.
He's trying not to laugh. He knows what's up. If you didn't know, if you're watching this, this is a man pretending to be a woman that was elected. What state? What state is this person in? What state? Vermont? Crazy. Gary, Rhode Island, somewhere up north.
I learned a long time ago that there's no sense getting all riled up every time a bunch of idiots give you a hard time. In the end, The universe tends to unfold as it should. Plus, I have a really large penis. That keeps me happy.
Yo, shout out everyone. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Thank you for the love on Rumble, Kick, and of course, YouTube. You guys are fantastic. You're a blessing in my life. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's official He-Man day for me anyway. I will see you on Geeks and Gamers Daily. I think it's just me and Jeremy. Make sure you check out the Patreon. It's free to join. And Graham dropped some, wait, Wicked. I needed you earlier in the stream and you left. I needed you. And you left. Now everyone's leaving. And you couldn't help me out. Oh, man. You know, one of those things. Look at this guy right here. You said I can insult you all I want. You first sucked up to John Talks, then to Griggs, and then to Gina Carano to get the following you have. You're a dumbass and a brown noser. You sound jealous. And you sound like you have a small wiener. But it's okay, Darth Scripto. I know you show up in everybody's chat. And you always talk trash. You always say a bunch of things about us geeks and gamers. We've seen you. I've seen you over and over. It's pretty pathetic that your entire existence revolves around us. And you have nothing else to live for. So thanks for being a fan all those years that you've watched me since the John Talks day. Who I still talk to on the phone, by the way. Jeremy's one of my closest friends. And Gina flew me out to LA for the fight. So, yeah. Clearly, people like me more than they like you. But hey, I do have a rule around here, though. You're not supposed to use all caps. And I know me highlight, because you say a lot of stuff in a lot of live streams and nobody likes to highlight you or talk to you. So I know the fact that me talking to you right now, you're probably jerking it as hard as you possibly can. And you know, it's okay. I hope I can help you, you know, relieve some of that tension. But, you know, I hope this really gets the blood flowing for your life. And, you know, you have a better day because of it. So, yeah. Also, can you do me a favor and tell your mom to stop calling me? I gave up on that hoe a long time ago. Small wiener alert. This channel is under a duck tax. Would you like to extend your car warranty? Misa Dawn with 5 gifted memberships to the channel. And Ellen was re-upped her membership. Thank you. And I was gonna end the show. I was gonna end the show. I was gonna end the show. And you decided to send that right when I was gonna hit the button because you knew I wouldn't be able to respond. Oh, Lord.
What more do you want from me?
Have a great one, everyone. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for everything. We'll see you tomorrow.